My first job was right out of high school. If you can imagine a young kid not knowing anything, walking down Broadway in Manhattan, and I had a copy of the New York Times Help Wanted Classifieds. And the second interview, the second position I went for was a time clock company. Hi, my name is Chris Ciapala, and I'm the president of Attendance on Demand. Well, one of the things that's very important to me is the culture of our organization. Our culture is built around our brand promises. Our brand promises define who we are, and often it defines how we act and how we treat people. Our number one brand promise is to offer a rich and capable product, and that means having the features necessary in the product so that it's meaningful for our customers. Every one of our products are designed to reduce your expenses. And that doesn't mean that you have to fire somebody. Managing labor is very important. It's not uncommon for our customers to reduce their overtime expenses by half after they've purchased our product. Attendance on Demand is designed to assist clients in meeting their legal obligations. And that means that Attendance on Demand maintains the minimum records that they need to defend themselves should they be subject of an audit or an inquiry. And so I was in the basement completely disassembling these large mechanical behemoths in a bath of acid and cleaning them and rebuilding the motors and reassembling them. Eventually I learned how to repair them, and then I finally got on the road and I actually had my own route fixing time clocks for all sorts of businesses across New York City. Our fourth brand promise is straightforward communications with our internal and our external stakeholders. This is actually one of my favorite brand promises. So I expect Attendance on Demand employees to give straightforward answers to customers. And if you were a customer, you would expect the same. Prompt, professional, and accurate responses. I used to be a customer. I know what it's like not to get good service on the phone. I want to make sure that the employees of Infotronics and Attendance on Demand are always courteous and always prompt. This was in the early 80s, and PCs were just starting to hit the market. And I saw that there was an opportunity to calculate employee pay much faster on PCs than back then, which was by paper pencil. Our sixth brand promise is always to maintain a professionally managed and secure system. Now, with cloud-based systems, this is imperative because customers are entrusting their data to us, and we want to make sure that they always feel good about that. The system can never go down. We maintain greater than a 99.995% uptime rate. That's almost all the time. There's a significant amount of investment involved in additional equipment and additional levels of redundancy to make sure that the service, the Attendance on Demand service, never fails. Just like there was a technological shift from DOS to Windows, we started seeing the shift from license-based applications where companies were buying and installing the software themselves to cloud-based services. Our eighth brand promise is to have a high-value offering, and that means you get a lot for your money. Large organizations that have large budgets have always been able to buy this kind of stuff. But our service is now available to companies with as few as 5 employees. So it is a value offering, an affordable offering for companies of all sizes. So one of the things we put out there with Attendance on Demand is you only pay for what you use. If you like us, you stay. And if you don't like us, you can leave at the end of any month. And that puts the responsibility on us to always be valuable and deliver a productive service to the customer, or else the customer can leave at any time. Attendance on Demand was started in 2005. We signed our first clients in the spring of 2006. And as we sit today, we now have over 3,000 customers on Attendance on Demand.